Skull and cross?
Square and cross. Alright. When Chubbs is ready, full timer is going out.
I need 60 seconds.
Oh, that's enough time for me to do
A
my
lot
bit.
of seconds.
Damn, bro, that's like 60 whole ass seconds.
Next pulls are the last 60 seconds.
An ass second.
Do I trade anyone for Ventus?
Yes, trade Tactus.
Thank you.
U of A, check the shit. Check the shit.
Is that full timer work, Chubbs?
Yeah.
And same tank assignments as last time, Urini?
Yes,
5,
I will call it everything
4,
for you that's relevant
3,
for the first two pulls.
2,
Do you remember?
1.
All the last pulls you managed.
Fade away from the center. Moving. Get ready for the single file lines. Spread out, don't get greedy here.
You come back.
That's me. I'm chilling. You get to your soaks. We're moving through waves and baiting against old build. Get through those waves, watch them. Don't get hit by a wave here. Single file
You're not
line.
covered in Mikor.
See yourself, Victor.
Moving far. We're moving real far. And then we're moving back.
No boss question.
Get ready for pops. This is the bad overlap. We're moving through waves.
How many to freedom or something here?
I won't be able to get you.
I've got him. Just breaking out in melee. If you don't get a toxin here, you're baiting clockwise. Far away from the marks. Bait away and toxins get to marks. Get ready to get to your soaks and go. We're moving through waves. Just dodge waves. All we have to do here is get safely to the intermission.
What's your name?
Good job. Make sure we use the AMZs here.
4, 3.
Save your big personals for the next pull. Recover. And we're dodging waves. Dodging waves.
5,
Get out and get ready to press a big ass personal.
2, 1.
Just finishing this, play very safe. Don't greed for waves, and remember the waves do not despawn. They are real after the boss phases. Alright, get to your sides. I'm X, right, Urini? Yeah, that's
Yes,
X, right.
your first time is marked with orange.
Me and Kessie going now?
Just ride the knot.
3, 2, 1.
Once we're up, it's going to be Mirius and Tactus after the beam bait going through portals.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to need a res and I'm dead.
You don't know?
Watch. No, go ahead and wipe.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We almost beat the platform even with.
Yep, sorry.
Three people
I-
there.
We would be beating this pull-in on a real pull subbies. I'm going to be going up now.
That's like pure me, and it was just a not in right talent builds. Didn't have lighter than air. Cryptic is here. I will be stepping out. Good luck. I'll be calling. Can I get a stream from Mirius?
What did you say, Urini?
I was just trying to show you part of the phase since we're wiping anyways. I was saying if it was a real pull, that oust would have been, that pull-in would have been fake. It would have been running up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was dead. I got pulled into the laser.
Yeah, it's all good. It's very common death. Also, Skelly, the last pop of phase 1, when you pop, I think it's orange that you pop, right?
Yes.
Okay, you want to make sure that you take that big circle out as fast as you can, and you're going to be the one in the middle. So I'm running to the edge around here. You need to run like somewhere over here, and there should be enough room for me to still stand at the edge.
Excellent notes. Let's get a feast down for Cryptic when he comes in, and if anyone, what kind of flask do you use, Cryptic?
I can grab my own. I got all my own stuff.
That's fair. Damn, are you one of those people who engages with content outside of raid?
Yeah.
Oh, you played minigame? You played the minigame?
He plays the minigame, yo.
Oh shit.
Dude, and he's pretty fucking good at the minigame.
I need
Although his DH bricked all my keys.
Incorrect.
Mirius, please, I'm gonna be horribly sick in a moment. Alright, rebuff for Cryptic, and let's get a pull timer down.
My burns inbound. My rotting flesh was just getting in the way. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're baiting away from the center. Don't cross that line on the center towards the markers. Stay on the boss side. Moving. And single file lines. Cryptic, you're getting pot spoon with freedom here. Break. Good job. Dodge web blades. And then we're placing toxics on marks. Get to your soaks. We're moving through the waves and baiting against old filth. Watch the waves. Bait against old. Move. Do not greed and get hit by a swirly. Single file line. Break. We're moving clockwise on these web blades. Far clockwise. Then we're baiting web blades away from the markers. We're baiting away, web blades away, and then moving back towards the markers. Toxins on marks. Watch Skelly. And get to your soaks. We're moving through waves, looking for a safe place from third waves, and then dodging web blades. Dodge swirlies. Well played. Single file line, and watch Sobies and Mirius. Break. Free damage time. Remember, we're baiting far clockwise if you don't get a toxin on this set. Bait far clockwise, toxins on marks. Get to your soaks. Get bombs out and dodge waves. Play safe, go into intermission healthy. Use the AMZs, don't get sucked in the center, watch Goop. Rotate, and we're just dodging waves. Recover. Get ready for the next pull. You're using a big meaty personal on this one. After you get pulled, rotate. Please don't create webs far ahead of group. A lot of melee went out too far forward there when they could have walked diagonal. Dodging waves. Remember, the waves are still real. Keep going. I'll call the change to the portals with Goop down. It's going to affect platform 3. Get to your sides. You're dodging orbs and getting kicks.
Me and Kessie now.
Kick 2 just went off. Matt.
Go ahead and wipe. Yeah, that would be Goop's kick there, I believe. That's
4, 3, 2.
yeah,
1.
that is Goop's kick there. Okay. I will call the kick if dead there. Oddly, I didn't see the name, the anchor and name pop up, but that may be a POV I'm watching from issue.
Can I get assist so I can mark, please?
Yes, I should be offline. No, I'm not. I'm not in the raid though, so I have no idea. Probably Urena got auto lead because he was the first officer numerically, or first assist.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Did I hear my name? What's up?
Assist cryptic.
Oh, yes, can do.
Cassie, can you get Taco Tony's previous rescue on Kessie into intermission?
On Kessie and intermission.
Into right as we're moving away from the boss towards the sides.
To the ad, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
Would you mind popping that in the note? Or I guess we don't necessarily have time to do that. It doesn't.
I'll call it. I'll call it for you. It's just always after intermission. You want to do it quickly before orbs are spawning, so that if one spawns where you're going, you have time to evade.
Yep.
Really great P1 there. Pot Spoon, was it getting into the third soak that got you, or just a wave shenanigan afterwards?
I fell bladed into the boss when I got knocked up like a fool.
Peak Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
I would never do that. Good for a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're baiting away from the center. Do not cheat clockwise. Move, watch swirlies, and single file line. Get ready to break. Break. Dodge web blades, and then toxins on markers. Get to your soaks. We're moving through the waves and then baiting against old build. Dodge swirlies, and then we're forming a single file line. Single file line. Break. Go far. Far clockwise. Baiting web blades far. And moving back towards the markers. Place toxins. And get to your soaks. Watch your feet. And single file line. Watch Tactus and Kenobi. Break. And we're moving far. Finish that Silken Tomb in the back. On marks.
Move yellow back a couple steps. That's a little close. Just be careful, melee. Might be goofy.
Get to your soaks. Go ahead and wipe.
I like Donna does like that.
We know you're just covering so that Potspin didn't feel silly for his death. You're such a generous soul. Should we keep score of wipes caused by the 4 people who have barely seen the fight versus the raid who progressed it?
Yes.
Can we add Eugene in there just for the spirit up?
Yeah, of course.
Any wipe that we can attribute to Zane's calling.
Yeah,
Counts as
I'm
5.
totally game with that. I take no responsibility for calling Kessie and Val's portal go-throughs on the main platform, though.
Does saying the word Widdershins count as a wipe?
Yes.
I will
agree.
kill myself if I hear it.
I forgot I was pivoting to that call.
What
For anyone who doesn't know, Widdershins
Gotta get
means
a reminder.
counterclockwise, and I'm working on using it to replace counterclockwise because counterclockwise sounds like clockwise and is very slow to say.
It sounds like
Let's get a pull timer.
counterclockwise.
Isn't that the sauce you put on steak?
No, that's Worcestershire.
I didn't hear it.
Worcestershire?
Well, in the word counterclockwise, the most
Worcester.
recognizable word is clock. So just say clock if you mean counterclockwise. And if you mean clockwise, just say wise.
5, 4, 3.
That's the worst
2,
take I've ever heard of
1.
raid leading in history. Baiting away from the center, don't cross past the line, don't greed, and don't cheat. Move. Single file line. Get ready to break. Break. And prep for web blades. Watch your feet. And then toxins on marks. Go ahead and pick up Goom. Get to your soaks. Dodging waves and baiting against old. Go ahead and wipe.
You can't tell me what it did wasn't sick.
Man, don't jump off.
Pretty sick. What was the issue there, Goom?
I fucked up and ate away like a bitch.
Ah, that'll do it.
Why not end one?
It'll eat your soul stone sometimes.
Your soul stone.
Why not?
We don't need to place dog with 2 warlocks in. Please stop placing dog.
And I have a question about a call you made that pull.
Yes?
You said prepare for web blade when there's no preceding mechanic. What do you mean by that?
Prepare for web blades?
Yeah.
It means that ranged and melee want to be near stacked so that they have an even amount of room and they don't spawn crazy blades that are hard to dodge.
You
Does that
also
make
called
sense?
for a wipe.
Made up.
I think that means that the wipe is your fault, right?
No, that's not what that means.
Interesting philosophy question.
Goomt is winning right now for a team victory for the new players in most wipes caused, but I believe that you all can play as goofily as Goomt. Let's get a pull timer.
I'll go shot for shot with you, Goomt. I got this one.
All right,
I'm back.
Goomt, it's time to lock in. We need to show him. Need to show him up.
5.
You've all received a
4,
teensy bit of my whimsy.
3.
Can the NKC retirees pull off a stunning upset? Find out on today's episode of Answer Reclear. Baiting swirlies, away from center, don't cheat forward. Move, and single file line. Skelly Stone. And break. Watch web blades. And then toxins on markers. Get ready to soak. Soak. Dodging waves and baiting against old. Dodge waves. And we're baiting swirlies. Watch Mirius. Single file line. Break. We're moving far off these web blades. On the next web blades, we'll move back. Ranged and melee should each be in a bit of a stack here. Toxins on marks. And get to your soaks. We're moving through waves and getting ready to dodge web blade. Look where the waves will be to find a safe place and pop a personal. Dodging swirlies. Perfect. Single file line. Break. Go far on these web blades. Worked out there. Goomped, I recommend counting down when you're taking the APT because you're often standing in shit. If you don't get a toxin, bait far. Toxins on marks. Get to soaks. Dodging waves. Stay safe for the intermission start. Use the AMZs.
5, 4, 3,
Watch Skelly.
2, 1.
And rotate. We're dodging waves and watching Skelly. Dodging waves.
5,
Big meaty
4,
personal.
3, 2, 1.
Lot of melee cheating forward again. Good correction by most of them. Dodging waves. Dodging waves. Comfortably beat the pull. Play safe. Cassie, remember you're rescuing Kessie after intermission ends.
Good shaman buff for Mitch. Or good.
Res Cassie, and Kessie just run. Zoom, zoom, Kessie. Kessie and Valor going through in 3.
Cassie, I think you should be
Dodging
close.
orbs.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
So make sure you're standing right ping here.
Wait, what?
We're baiting away from the gate.
Sorry.
Tactus and Mirius go through after this bait.
4, 3, 2.
Watch the beam. Baiting beam again, and then Ikwar and Chubbs. Ikwar get through. US proceeding deaths. It's gonna be dodgy.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2,
Sorry.
1.
My team played out to the pull-in. We would normally be beating this. Oh, yo, what the?
I blame Urini for that pull.
I did a radiating gloom, which is the spawn of the little orbs, but
When everything
the ad
despawns,
was
the
dead.
spawn is still real.
Okay, but I was literally on the rest of the group, so
It's super janky. You want to stay away from where the last spawn was spawning. It happened intermittently through progression. It's not how the fight should be, but you have a ton of time to move there after everything's gone, so we can take the long and winding path to our knock.
I mean, I died where everyone else was stacked though, which is what's confusing me. Anywho, whatever. It's not worth the discussion.
Let's get a pull timer.
East.
Skelly, to answer your question, our timings will be different.
Okay, gotcha.
So Infernal, whenever the fuck you want. On cooldown would be good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Baiting away from the center, don't cheat clockwise.
You need counter versions.
Single file line. Oh. Sorry, I was looking at logs. Dodge web blades and toxins on marks. Get ready to soak. We're moving through waves and then baiting against gold. Single file line.
You said my name.
Heard a sound.
Going far. Moving back towards markers. Get your soaks.
Watch Goomped and Mitch. Watch Goomped. Keep watching him for a while.
Maybe Barkin.
Watch your feet. Go ahead and wipe.
We had a lot of people get hit by waves there.
It was pretty bad in the middle.
It wasn't fantastic in melee either. Sometimes you do just need to like take off. I know it hasn't probably been said since all the new people started as well, but right there, your priority should be avoiding things, and then if you can get a good bait for the liquefies, get a good bait for the liquefies, but like, it's never worth your life. You can drop one in like the middle of fucking the way we're headed and cover up a massive area and we'll still be just fine. It's recoverable.
Raiders are catching up to retirees. We have a close competition tonight.
Yeah, calm down on the retiree language.
Damn.
Skelly, I would use Spy Masters on your second Infernal.
In P1? Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and then I would wait until it's a full stack again in P3.
Okay, sounds good.
That might be wrong.
That's what I was thinking.
No,
So
no.
it's
For
okay.
Spy Masters, it's not wrong. For Infernal, don't hold it from P1 to P3. That's silly.
Oh, just drop it on the platform wherever it comes up. Okay.
Yeah. It should be like P plat 2 or plat 3. I don't know. But hold your Spy Masters till it's full.
Okay.
Can we get Shaman buff?
And we're good for a pull timer.
I appreciate the double tricks as well, but Cryptic is taking
5,
boss first.
4.
I don't know. I just into a tank. I don't.
Fair enough.
Baiting away from the center, don't cheat clockwise. Move. Single file line. Break. And watch feet. On marks. Soaks are playable. Get to your soaks. Dodging waves and baiting against roll. Baiting against old. Move. And single file lines. Going far. Moving back. Toxins on marks. Get ready for your soaks.
Thank you.
Bad overlap. Move through waves and find a safe spot for the web blades.
Position if you have to.
Res Mitch. Chubbs take it in 3, 2.
He does not have it. Does have Octa.
Somebody have it?
Yes, press in the weird spot.
I got res with cryptic, so it's not.
Alright. We're baiting far. If you don't get a toxin here, ranged and melee, stack up for good web blade baits. On marks and bait far. Get to soaks. Move through waves, play safe for the intermission. Find the AMZs. No back AMZ, health pot if you need it. There it is. It wasn't there when I started yapping, and we had 4 people low. Dodging waves. Dodging waves. Big personal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rotate. Bad drops forward. And we're just dodging waves. Dodging waves. When this ends and it's safe, Cassie will rescue Cassie. We're going to try and play without evade for a bit. Dodging orbs and getting kicks. Kessie and Val in 2. Dodging orbs and getting kicks.
Back up kick.
Go ahead and wipe.
2,
Did we
1.
systematically miss kicks there?
No, it was an orb into an orb into an orb into your wipe goal.
I think Mirius did get hit by the miss kick and cheated from it, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it did get procced by it.
It's crazy that you lived that. I thought that would be catastrophic and overkill cheat.
I was trying to stay alive, but
yeah,
I was looking at my defenses and eat the orb.
Remember, we really do not need to we really do not need to greed for getting to our sides quickly. Those last waves are the most common ones we have deaths on, and that's just impatience. The only people who need to move with any alacrity are Urini, Cryptic, and Cassie.
What the fuck is alacrity?
Quickness.
Speed and yeah. Also, it doesn't look like a kick went off. There was one that was very close, but I don't see any Shadow Blast damage.
What did that proc me then?
I think it was an orb.
Yeah, I covered one on red side. Looked like it was.
First one was not an orb, but I did die to an orb at the end.
Oh, okay, I don't see any Shadow Blast damage, so something else procced you then maybe.
From my POV, it did look like you might have gotten tagged by the spawner, but let's get a pull timer. It's okay, Mirius. That doesn't erase.
It says Gloom Blast in the logs.
5.
Gloom Blast
4,
is not
3,
the cast.
2,
Shadow Blast is the cast.
1.
What is Gloom Blast?
Or the spawn. No, that's
No, that's Reaver
I don't
and
know.
Gloom.
There are 11 abilities with Gloom on this fight. Spreading the
I think
line.
we should dissect each mid-pull.
Yeah.
Please no. And we're getting good melee and range stacks for web blades. Toxins on marks.
Orange, go far back.
Mine's a little off.
You're going to pop later than normal, Orange. Use your heads.
Fine.
Dodging waves and then baiting against old. Go ahead and pick up Sobies. Sobies take it after the Liquefy cast. Single file line.
That's a bad hero spot.
Just go ahead and decline it then. Thought you were gonna take it.
Break.
Safe now.
Go far. Go ahead and wipe.
Yeah, apparently my eyes don't work. I thought I was safe from the blades, but I was not.
You were really far out there. You might want to play closer to where the ranged are stacking towards. If you're doing your web break on the far side of the old goo, you might want to disengage your cheetah towards the group. You can get caught in a real rough position there.
I would also recommend Sobies if you get the first toxin drop of the fight, the one that overlaps the web blades, like 40 seconds in or whatever it is, just pop turtle and run straight to the marker. Ignore all the web blades. It's one of the more dangerous parts as a hunter.
We're good for a pull timer.
We do need Sokka buff at some point.
Or Chubb's buff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Baiting swirlies away from the center. Don't cheat clockwise. Rotate and single file line. Break. Move. And then toxins on markers. Great marker placements. Get to your soaks. Dodging waves, and then baiting against old. Dodging waves. Bait against the old. Single file line. Break. Going far. Stack up for these web blade baits. And move back. Toxins on marks. And get to your soaks. Remember, you get knocked in the direction you're facing from the toxin drops. Bad overlap. We're moving through waves, slamming a personal, and looking for a safe place to play the web blades. Single file line. And a full set of rebuffs. Break. And go far. Try and separate further ranged and melee. That was a ranged and melee baiting nearly on top of each other for those web blades. Get toxins on marks. Get to your soaks. After the waves are through, pick up Cassie. And watch Goom. Goom shouldn't be in danger on the first pull.
5, 4, 3.
Defensive.
1.
And rotate. Dodging waves. Dodging waves. And there's going to be a big personal on this. Make sure not to bait ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Rotate. Watch evade. Watch Mirius. Dodging waves. Comfortably beating the check.
5, 4.
Wait for the shit to despawn before pressing any mobility. Get to your sides. And watch for a kick cover. Kessie and Val, you're good to go through. Off healing.
2, 1.
And then bait away from the portal for the first beam. Mirius and Tactus are going through next.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Snack and Chubbs are going through next. Baiting beam.
4.
We're playing this red side.
2, 1.
Blue side's gonna be closed, but we're committing either way. Live or die.
Activate the bridges. It's going to be Andwine, and it's going to be fuck. It's going to be Andwine and Potspoon next. Potspoon, you're going to go through this portal. Get ready to go through. Andwine and Potspoon can go through.
4.
Subby's on doesn't need to get a rep. Or half of a rep.
1.
If you want it.
For the right side first kick.
She learned a lot from that, so
4, 3, 2,
Alright.
1.
We're going to go ahead and look at some P2 positioning from our replay on that pull, because there's a fair amount we can clean up.
People are running it during the intermission.
Yeah. I'm going to start before the second pull of intermission for what I'm about to stream. Go ahead and tune in. All right. This is the start of the intermission. I lied. This is the start of the intermission.
Lincoln walked in, he saw me, he goes, "Oh, Mom."
Someone's on an cryptic.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, this is the first pull. It's played well. Drops are appropriate. People are dodging waves here. You want to be careful about shooting too far forward, though, because when these second waves come out, they're going to look a lot like the group is split into two. Okay, this is the second pull coming out. And you can see we have Cassie, Kenobi, and 3 melee that chose the wrong side of the waves to dodge to, which is going to create a big isthmus of webs ahead of us. We rotate through. You can see we're playing this in way more danger because healers are having to trudge through all the webs right there. Thankfully, we beat the last rest, and we head towards the intermission. This is good. The range standing out to bait. Cassie, you want to be further out so that you're not spawning orb spawners under the ad. The same holds for... that side's fine. Okay, everyone's getting ready to go. One of the big things that's helpful, you can see how everyone's at around 75%, if you're a monk or if you're a shaman or if you're a, any spec that has healing abilities in your DPS spec, you're just waiting for 5 seconds to be knocked. Send those vivifies and healing surges. Okay, when we are up here, you want to be baiting the first beam to this side. Snack, this is too far towards the center. And then Michiro and Goomped, you're both way too close to the portal for the first bait. Okay, you can see the first pull here. First, Tactus and Mirius get through perfectly. And this is where we fall apart. So we have a pull coming up here. And it looks like Goomped was yanked off.
No, I believe I died to the
No,
beam.
that's beam. That's a good old beam eat. So one of the tricks is if we're baiting correctly. Oh wow, that's really goofy. I think you were in the mob's hitbox, not in the beam.
I think that was a circle, right? There's no beam during that. That's like right after.
Yeah,
the
there
pull,
is.
right?
Yeah, look at the
Just
beam cast here, Evan. That's 100% a beam.
Is that on our side?
Yes, that one always overlaps.
That's
that way,
this mob.
With the pole? I thought
Yeah.
that was.
The beam goes off like half a second or maybe a second after the beam pulls you. So if you don't cancel the pull in, you can get pulled into the beam. But you can also know where the beam is going to get baited ahead of time and position yourself, knowing that you're going to be pulled in a different way. Goom just doesn't have the reps for it. Oh, added note. Actually, there, Mitch, since you're melee on that side, right after the rest pulls you in and the beam goes off, like half a second after that is when the tank front will happen or the tank thing happens, which drops circles on the ground, which you also have to dodge, which will also kill you.
Good
So
to
you
know.
can kind of just like buck off. Like that whole area is just like a clusterfuck for melee at that time. If you don't do any damage, it's totally fine.
Sobies and Kenobi, what happened there? Is
this after I got rosed?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was your first death there. Then Kenobi. Same thing.
Sobi's looks like it was just getting pulled off. Kenobi was a fragment on the ground.
Oh, you know what happened is I tried to disengage out of the beam after the pull in, and I misjudged where I was and disengaged off the platform.
Okay. And then this is us going up to the second platforms. We are setting ourselves up for bad beam baits with a lot of like Michiro. It's gonna go straight through you towards the portal here, and looks like the same for Sokka and Mirius on the next one.
It's pretty far to the other side.
The portal's where like
the portal's back here, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
not baiting anything.
Fair enough. We did miss a kick. I'm gonna assume it was Ikwar's.
It was green side first kick. Kicked it last second.
Yeah, it was mine.
Yeah, I saw you go for it, Marius. Noble endeavor. We're good for a ready check and then a pull timer. I know it sounds silly to be going through that stuff, when we are just finishing up another Reclear, but playing clean will save us time tonight, and it would just mean the world to me if we can get CE on some awesome gamers. Were we good for a pull timer? I tuned in after the ready check disappeared.
Yes, we are.
Slam that pull timer. Yeah. One of the biggest just truisms of looking through our logs for this tier is overwhelmingly bosses that took us a long time. It was because we had small unsolved positioning errors that caused wipes or caused other people to die. Baiting away from the center and rotate. Single file line. Get ready for the first set of breaks. Break. Bait web blades. Toxins on marks. Good turtle reaction. Don't know which hunter that was.
So
We're moving through waves and then baiting against old Phil. Do not get clipped by a wave here. That's your highest priority. I will love you more if you don't get hit by a wave here. Good job baiting against old. Rotate and form a single file line. Break and then stack up for web blade baits. We're moving far, and then we're getting into our melee and range stacks for web blade baits. Move back. Toxins on markers. Watch Murius. And get to your soaks. Play in the back of Diamond. Watch Pot Spoon. And we're baiting. Speed. Go ahead and res Pot Spoon.
Did you get on?
Single file play.
He did not. Still on the ground.
Move far. On the next set, we are baiting far. Yeah, no res, no long, but we're gonna keep going for a bit.
I looked like I was out of it.
On marks.
Be careful where you're facing.
Get to your soaks. Watch waves and safely transition to intermission. Use the AMZs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rotate. And we're dodging waves. Don't split off and overextend yourself forward over the course of these 3 waves. Dodging waves. You're looking for which wave you're following out for the pull here.
4,
Hit a personal.
2, 1.
And rotate. Dodging waves. Dodging waves. The waves are going to be real after the intermission. Don't walk into the stuff on the ground. Cassie, get the rescue on Cassie. Get to your sides. We're gonna need a cover on Cassie's kick.
I rescued her and somehow
Third
I died
kick on-
Clear comms.
Kick. Turn.
Off fuel, and we're heading up. Cassie is going to need a cover on her platform 2 kick. That's going to be so beast. You're looking for... I'll find it while we do this one. Bait beam and then Tactus and Murius go through.
2, 1.
It's right here. It's pull into beam into fragments on the floor for my team.
Red side are playing second.
Sobies get through. Sobies get through.
3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and wipe.
Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to ascension. The
4,
stronger
3,
species
2,
prevails.
1.
When you said get through there, you meant the portal, right?
Yeah, so because someone
Okay.
earlier than you in the order died, you got moved up, which is why it's good just to keep an eye on that weak aura. I am fallible. Rebuff. Alright. Our P1 is solid. We need to lock in for the intermission and for P2. We have around another half hour to start consistently getting through P2, which is a big leap from where we are, which means we need better survival on the platforms, less clumsy intermission deaths and deaths right afterwards, and to have 20 people going into P2. Let's get a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're baiting away from the center. Move, single file line. After this line break, you're getting into your ranged and melee stacks to bait web blades. Break and prep for web blades. Toxins on marks. And get to your soaks. We're dodging waves and then baiting against old. You have tons of time, just dodge waves. Move. We're forming a single file line, and after we break, we're getting into melee and range to bait web blades. Break, melee and range groups. Rotate. Really rough web blades. Good job surviving. Go far, and we're baiting web blades again. Melee should be a lot more condensed. Moving back. And toxins on marks. Get ready for your soaks.
Spell warding here.
Cryptic spell warding Kenobi in 2, 1, now. We're dodging waves, and then we're finding a safe place to play web blades. Use a defensive, and you can stand anywhere. Rotate. And form a single file line. After this line, we're baiting web blades again. Break, melee and range groups to bait web blades.
I'll blend one if you can. Probably fine.
Go ahead and get snack up. If you don't get a toxin, you're baiting web blades far, melee and range stacks.
Is Endo on the pop here?
Yes.
Yep, third pop.
Need a cover on diamond pop.
Got it.
Make sure you run the bomb out immediately.
More Sobies.
Dodging waves. Looking for
stage.
stage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and wipe, run into the center.
I hit the wrong keybind for my health pot. Thank you for trying to keep me alive there, though.
I think you're dead, even if you get the health spot off.
Yeah, I think so too. If you're in Diamond Soak, there's no reason not to just play in the back of the Soak whenever it's going to be close. No matter where in the pop you are, you get pulled towards the boss.
It was a very unfortunate series of events that happened.
I see. Kenobi, did you get the res? Rebuff for Kenobi. And we're good for a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Baiting away from the center. Move. And form a single file line. Break. Toxins on markers. Good turtle. We're moving through these waves and finding a safe place to bait against the old build. Bait against old. And single file line.
Drop will get you.
Get to your soaks. Dodging waves and finding a safe place to dodge web blades. This is the rough overlap. Single file line. Watch Ikwar and Cassie. If you don't get a toxin here, you're baiting web blades far in melee and range stacks. Get to your soaks. Dodging waves and then looking for the AMZs. Watch Murius. Watch Kenobi. Rotate. Dodging waves. Dodging waves. Dodging waves and getting ready to hit a big beefy personal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rotate. And go ahead and wipe.
My brain off.
Melee, we don't need uptime, we don't need damage in the intermission. You really want to try to rotate back towards where ranged are being pulled. Follow a wave from the second of the 3 waves out, and it'll be safe. Similarly, don't just over-rotate throughout the phase. Like, melee is getting far ahead of where they need to be, especially with both Cryptic and Urini. And to some degree, Tact is baiting back into old.
Do what now?
You bait into old at certain times in intermission, which means that we should have more space conserved. And so other melee who are being lazy and over-rotating are defeating the benefit of that.
Oh, sorry, I heard my name and thought I did something.
Rebuff. Use the auto hammer to repair. And we're good for a pull timer. If we are not through P2 before break, I will have to start making some changes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
Move. And single file line. Break. Bait web blades. And then toxins on mark. Pick up pot spoon. And get to your soaks.
They'll be able to spell warning on the top.
Move through waves and then bait against old. Rotate. Single file line. Break and bait web blades. Rotate far and bait web blades. Rotate back. Toxins on marks. Get to your soaks. Pop. We're moving through waves and finding a safe place to play web blades. Cassie, take the APT in 2, 1, now. Break. Rotate. Rotate far. If you don't get a toxin, you're baiting web blades. Toxins on marks. Get to your soaks.
Oh my god. Just hit me. I'm out of it.
I can't do that. We require Evoker for the fight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rotate.
Not have time spiral here. Move out earlier if you have to.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're just doing the same thing.
Yep. Melee dropped very far ahead there. And
That wasn't
ranged
melee.
is in a hell. Was it not?
No, it was definitely a melee. I saw them do it.
3, 2, 1.
Yuri, will you throw up a full break timer? We're gonna go ahead and take break early, and I'm gonna see what my options are.
Weakness is in your blood.
Yeah, that was Kenobi. On the first very poorly baited web there. I'm gonna put the image in answer chat.
Jeez. Well, even if it's not that, I mean, look at all of like the ranged. I shouldn't say all the ranged. Look at
I think
half the range back there.
they're fine. We have plenty of room. We could have been there with them. I think the first 2 openings are fine to use. Anything past that is too much.
I mean, all I heard
We
from that
don't need.
sentence is that I should err on the side of greed so that I don't get fucked.
You could.
Like there's a web in front of us, which is why most people didn't go there, and that's fine as long as you're not like a jump ahead of the web.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
Like we're back here, we'll be okay. We'll get through. We probably shouldn't be there realistically. We should be stacked up with everyone else, but I think it's fine to be there.
Yeah, I think where the majority of the range is stacking there, it was the safer option. We ended up getting pulled through into webs, but it's playable.
Just personal food.
Who are you?
That's what I thought.
I'm not gonna remember that, dude. I'm just letting you know now, though I do appreciate the riz.
I just find it funny. You always forget. It cracks me up.
Uh-oh. Tactus.
That was incredibly based.
Who's gonna leave? So, the guy at UVA who's been making my internship a living hell finally talked to my other supervisor about it, and she was like, thanks for letting me know. I'll get it handled. And not even 12 hours later, she goes, yeah, I met with our bosses and the guy seeing the internship, like overseeing it all, and he told Greg to not so politely figure it the fuck out, or you're never heading an internship ever again here.
Fucking Greg, man.
Yeah, dude. I was like, fuck yeah. Let me suck your dick, Steve. And he said, huh? And I said, never mind. Don't worry about it.
What did Greg do?
That's a good question. I need to know what Greg did before I know that I'm not on Greg's side.
No, Greg honestly was just being a giant fucking cunt. Very condescending tone, very poor word choice, like all the fucking time. Would like literally talk to me like I was a dog.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not good. You're a warlock player?
Bark for me, daddy.
Can we get Mirius? Can I see a normal POV? Can we get a closet down? And then Potspoon, I'm gonna drag you for a second.
He doesn't like my Mog.
Ma gang.
Has a
But
vape
yeah.
doing this?
Hi.
No, Vade's still in the back alley.
Yo, you ready?
Ah,
What's with the beef lately, huh?
What, bro?
Just like beefing with me.
You want these hands?
I mean, we were like kissing and stuff before, and now you're just like, fuck that guy.
Hey, man.
You went druid and he can't help himself.
It's making me really horny for you, not gonna lie.
You're one step away from being a boomkin evade.
That's fair.
I really fucking hate boomkins.
Anything even boomkin adjacent, that's enough for me.
For no druid buff and raid, please.
True.
No raid
Does it make it worse if I tell you that I'm actually a boomkin main?
Yes.
It makes it a lot worse, and frankly, that's one of the things that I would just keep to myself.
Actually, just makes sense.
That's the most insulting thing I've ever heard anyone say. Whoa.
Alright, pick an animal and make it choppy.
Is it a boomkin?
Wait, hold on. Is fungus included in an animal?
No.
Oh,
The cordyceps
hold on. I gotta
fungus?
think again.
That's a very Zane question.
Okay, go.
Could it be a duck-sized horse in a fight?
Yes. If it had the bloodthirst to do it.
Is it a capybara?
No.
Is it a carnivore, herbivore, or herbivore?
I don't know. I gotta look it up.
What?
It's impossible to know if you really think about it.
Is it an
Carnivore?
omnivore?
I think carnivore. Probably omnivore though.
Googled it, bro.
I did. It's my
guess,
question.
Can we get
is animal name an omnivore?
My bad, guys.
Oh, okay, there are carnivores.
Can we get a closet down?
We have
And
two.
could I get a
There are two.
cool invitation to the group?
Dude, I gotta know what you googled before if you're just now thinking about.
Well, I just looked up what they eat, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't know if this is a plant or animal."
Why don't you just search carnivore? Like,
yeah,
animal question mark carnivore.
I don't, it was too long. I don't know. I don't want to type all those letters.
Is it a bug?
Oh, we're about to.
No,
We're
it's
about
not
to
a
see
bug.
Insane Tank arc.
Evade, can you pull the note in? It's been updated to include me.
All right,
Can
no
I get
question.
a feast? And can we put Potion Cauldron 2 down?
All right, I'll give you guys a hint though. I don't think you're ever gonna guess it, but it is something you all know.
Pterodactyl.
Is it a beetle?
Nope. Nope. It's not a bug.
Is it a mammal?
Yes.
Is it a?
It's a giraffe.
Nope.
Hippo.
Oh.
Is it
I'm coming in for
Monkey.
Pot Spoon, and Eggman or Taco Tony is going to come in for Cassie in another couple pulls. Can we get Sky Fury and can we get Busting the Bronze?
Is it bipedal?
Could it pedal a bike?
That's a big word for him. Come on, man.
No, it is not bipedal.
Is it
quadrupedal?
Nope.
This ready check is real and it is for a pull timer.
It's a fish.
You say it's
Nope.
noted in quadrupedal?
Yes.
It's got no legs.
Is it a s-
Eat first.
Oh, my bad.
Is it a snail?
Nope.
Slug?
Is it a pull timer?
Not a slug. It's a mammal.
This pull timer is real.
A mammal with
Is
no
it a
feet?
whale?
Can we guess the animal after we kill
Dolphin?
the boss, please?
Nope.
Well,
Please clear comms. We still can very much do this for Goom, for Skelly, and for
5,
Sobe, so let's get it
4,
fucking done.
3, 2, 1.
Blades and then place talks to the markers.
I've got it from there, sorry, I was trying to figure out where my key bindings were.
First pull on DH, not a big deal.
Yeah. Get to your soaps. Dodging waves and then baiting against ult. Move and then forming single file lines. Going far. And then we're baiting web blades. Moving back. Get to your soaps. Dodging waves, this is going to be the weird shittery. Rotate.
How many be broken out of this one? I had to use my dispersion last one.
Cryptic, you can get him. I'll be fine.
Oh, I already did it on you.
Okay, we're baiting web blades far. If you don't get a toxin, if you get a toxin, get it on marks and shit, I guess. Get to your soaks. We're dodging waves, getting into our mission safely.
2, 1.
Dodging waves. And move out and slam a big ass personal.
2, 1.
Dodging waves, we're well ahead of the check. Does anyone know if I can press the hunt without dying in intermission?
Hell no.
I didn't find out.
Very positive you can.
Side of my I feel like I'm on blue side. Dodging orbs, Kessie and Val get through. Go ahead and pick up evade. Watch your HP, we had a healer go down. He's back up. Off healing. Make sure you get good baits as soon as you go over, and then it's going to be Tactus and Mirius. Tactus and Mirius.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The assassination.
Toby's and Andwine are going to be the first on the next platform. Get the bridges activated. And then Sobies and Andwine are going first up top.
Someone cover my kick, triangle.
4, 3, 2.
Kelly and Firegrove? Firegrove trying to get through? Wow. That cannot be what that order is supposed to be.
I'm not supposed to do it yet. I thought I was on the next third platform.
Yeah.
It's third platform.
I died, so it pushed probably.
Yeah, it died, so it pushed one person. But it should have been me, is why I'm confused as hell.
Minor thing. Can we put me back on second interrupt? I got moved to first at some point. First is always covered. Second is sketchy every time, and I'm interrupting that anyway.
You're not on first on any interrupt.
I guarantee you I am on the add-on every single time on X.
You're talking about the range stats?
No.
Talking about when we're going into intermission.
Should be Urini and Cryptic getting first, and then Goomt and Tactus. Can you check that that's correct? And yeah, it is. That is correct in how it's set up. Yeah, it's just if Cryptic marks circle slow, it'll show 1 if he did his kick before he marked it, but it should still be showing you as that person.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a second to mark, and like taunting, shielding, then kicking and marking, or it just depends on the order, I guess.
Okay. Alright, no worries then. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I just noticed it yelling at me this week to do first.
Yeah, I don't know why it put me before you there. You pulled the new note, right? Evade that has... Oh, no. The new note was not pulled for me coming in. It still has Potstone. I'm looking at the RT note. Was it pushed? Can you pull it and post it again? It may also just be that you pushed it before I was in group, and so I didn't have it. There may be a mutual part of that. We're good for a pull timer. That was a way better pull than we've had yet tonight. Let's keep that going. And after this pull,
5,
Eggman Taco
4,
will come in.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Moving. Watching these web blades and then tossings on marks. Get to your soaks. Dodging waves and then baiting against old. Moving. Al?
Sorry. Break it quick.
I'm just using this version, I'll just do help.
I'll get you on the next one.
Moving back and toxins on marks.
Okay.
Get to your soaks. Spell wording Kenobi on this pop. Watch your feet. Don't get hit by a wave. We can get cryptic up. Move far. Fading web blades, toxins on marks. We're dodging through waves and setting up for a safe intermission. Don't have Kenobi, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna need a cover on his kick on platform 2. Which kick is it?
5, 4, 3,
Second. On green.
1.
No, first.
See, I think I'm second on green right now.
Dodging waves.
5,
Sorry, first on green.
4, 3, 2,
Watch Zane.
1.
Just dodging waves.
5, 4, 3.
I'm in danger. Get to your sides. We're dodging orbs, getting kicks, and Kessie and Val can go in fourth.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Getting good baits.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be Snack Drawer and Little Chubs next. We're baiting beam again.
We're playing this ball right side.
2, 1.
Watch your health here.
It's gonna be Andwine and Sobies going first up here. Fuck, I'm falling off.
1.
It's wipe gun. I don't think I should have been stuck off there.
I
Like
mean,
you watched me
definitely were too close, but the attempt to get back on was what I was laughing at.
No. I just played on the edge and cancel with glide. That's why
okay,
I'm
well, then that's
confused about that one.
Do you have a glide keybound?
Yes.
Oh.
Shift Q.
Isn't space easier than shift Q?
Huh? No. I would have to unbind jump for that to work because I don't want to have the first jump.
Oh, okay.
Rebuff. This is getting way cleaner though. We're gonna get right back there tonight, lads. When I'm the wipe con at the end of the second platform, we're making progress back to where we were. Eggman, are you online? Taco?
Yeah. Chubby, you're third on star.
Yeah, I'm third.
Yeah, I'm second on green.
Can we get Cassie to Hearth out, and can we get a closet for Taco Tony? Taco, you're gonna have Cassie's time spiral positions. That just means it's before the second break and then before the first or second pull of intermission. Where is it?
This is the second pull. You just change it in the note.
Accountants in their notes.
So is Taco Tony still going to be on? Is he going to be taking Cassie's place on our side?
Yes. Full taking Cassie's assignments.
Tony, were you starting on X side previously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, evade the note should be updated again. And talking to Tony, that does mean for the portals, you'll be going through, you'll be the first one of P3, or of Platform 3.
Word.
Right,
If you're gonna continue to get Kessie's rescue, just keep in mind you're gonna have to cross the entire room after.
Wait, what?
No.
No. You're
no.
tried to just run myself.
They were always on the same side on prop.
5,
Okay, sweet.
4, 3.
Yeah, it was the one who was
2,
rescuing her.
1.
I don't know what Demon Hunter's rotation is. Big move. Toxins on marks.
Death sweep.
Putting the last spells in, casting is probably not possible.
Hey, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do damage on the way out. Move through waves and get to a bait position. Watch that wave. Moving. Getting ready for pulls. For single file line, sorry. Moving back off of this one. Get to your soaps. Dodging waves. Bait web blades away if you don't have a toxin, otherwise toxins on mark, watch their piece.
We can go playable.
Fuck me.
Yeah, well.
Still playable. Do it.
Two wipes on Zane. Looking like the worst substitution in a while. Y'all, did you know that Roll and Fell Rush are different abilities?
2, 1.
Fell Rush is like half a second global.
Stronger species prevails.
Zane, I'm gonna need you to lock in.
I do need to.
Dude, it felt really weird not flying out with that third bomb set.
I believe that. Can I get mage food, Marios? Good for a full timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move. Move. Toxins on markers. Good turtle. We're gonna be moving through waves and then baiting against gold. Move. Get ready for a single file line. Watch your feet. Go far. Baiting far and then toxins on markers. Get to your soaks. This is the everything is fucked weird overlap shit. Don't get hit by a wave and play the web wood safe. Watch your feet and then go far. Play waves, get safe for intermission. You have Anchor now.
5, 4,
Health down here?
2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet, finish it. We're so safe. Get to your sides. Don't
Waves
step
are
in
real.
shit.
Waves are real.
Watch orbs. Cassie and Val are good to go.
Grabbing Kenobi.
4.
Safe if you take
3,
right now and get in.
2, 1.
It's gonna be Tactus and Mirius going through first.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna be playing this red side.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, no, we're not. Good job.
It's gonna be Sobies and Andwine going first up top. It'll be me, and it's going to be Ikwar going next.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your health on red side.
Four, 3, 2.
Okay. It's gonna be random fucking Taco Tony and Fire Grub up here.
Vermin cannot be expected to comprehend my grand vision. Ascension is the only path towards saving the Nubian people.
Back at kick on X3.
Kenobi and Mitch going through next.
I need to cover blue 4. No.
I have this. I will get it.
Take gate next.
Gate 2 phase now.
4, 3.
Fire Grub, you're the only ROP. Make sure you get it and shit, yo.
What was that
That's
damage?
fucked up. It's the Apocalypse. It finished cast.
Yeah.
The knockback was like a second too late.
Yeah, that's cursed.
Apparently, if the ads die, it doesn't just stop the cast.
Okay, so I know that when people die, it fucks up the order. I don't care about that. I just follow what it said. But I went through the portal, and there was a line directly on the fucking portal that one-shot me as soon as I went through it.
Yeah, that was a bad bait. That was a bad bait. I believe by me. I apologize, Goomped. I have never played this fight on Demon Hunter.
That was my first time seeing that platform on road.
Also for the DKs and the intermission, you should be popping your AMZs like 2 seconds earlier. It's for the big AoE damage we take, not the small dot after.
Okay, so because
So the
When we pop it the way we do is if you pop it
Nobody's
before
going to
you
be
want
in it.
That's fine. Throw it on a priest or something. Or a hunter.
Sokka doesn't want to be second interrupt on second platform.
So if I have the spell that I need to keep in the back, I can't reach the interrupt.
I'm bopping you every time for that.
Okay, I didn't know I was gonna get bopped every time.
Yeah, you did. But it's fine. I will
I thought
do
that
it.
was a discussion we had the other day. Is if I didn't have it, then I wouldn't get bopped.
We ended up just me bopping every time.
Yeah, I think the Sokka's right about what the verbal is. Val's totally right about what it's been in practice. We don't have another kick, so we'll stick to popping it every time. Let's get Sky Fury and a pull timer.
And then the first kick, platform 3, I don't know if it was red side and I just died like as I took the portal, or the first one on blue got missed, but I like instantly died to a kick when I landed.
I think first one on blue was done.
Just carried over then. I like died in the portal.
Val, is it much easier to play red side if you skip that last
5,
rest on
4,
platform 1?
3,
It's
2, 1.
not the end of the world if we get it, but we did skip it that time.
Yeah, I saved my 2 minutes from my first use to there.
Oh damn.
I think it's probably worth it.
Probably is.
Oh, I didn't die there.
Moving through waves and then baiting against old. Pride man.
Oh, shooting fireballs.
We're moving back off of this one. Watch Cassie. And get ready to go to your soaps. Get Sokka up when it's convenient. Do not get sock up. Just jump off the edge. That was a Eugene non-calling issue right there.
Did we have miss soaks there? Because we took a lot of damage.
Weakness is in your blood.
Like unbalanced soaks.
It's very possible. Taco, on the 3 sets for these soaks, you're playing circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck me. Let me reset the boss real quick.
Get him, Marius.
Weakness is in your blood.
And full round of buffs.
Yeah, we were both second soak the whole time.
Yeah, we're good for a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The ascension of my empire. Food for the empire.
To your soaks. Orange is wonky. Gonna be dodging wave and then baiting against the old. Baiting against gold. And rotate. Go far. Moving back. Toxins on markers. Get to your soaks. We're dodging waves, and then we're watching our feet during the shitty weird-ass web blade degeneracy. Watch your feet. If you don't get a toxin on the next set, you're baiting far for web blades. Get your soaks.
Push shoves.
Dodging waves. Watch, trying to just get through the intermission. You can pick up chubs when it's safe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. HTT.
Dodging waves.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have tons of time and safety. Let's finish this shit up. We're not gonna have chubs. We're gonna need a cover on his kick on the big ads. Try and milk the first 2 kicks on the chamber acolytes. We will have him in 1 minute. Should probably get kick 3 there. Go ahead and wipe. Only cover for his kick went down. Kenobi and Urini, did you get the rest?
Yeah, I was looking at something.
Blessing the bronze, and we're good for a pull timer.
Mage buff 2, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some toxins. It's gonna be goofy. The melee one is the one close to the goop.
Dodging waves, they're going to be very weird, and then baiting against ult.
Take your time with this rush.
Go far. Baiting web blades, and we're moving back. Get to your soaks. This is gonna bad overlap after this. Watch your feet. Moving far. If you don't get a toxin on the next set, you are baiting far. Baiting web blades and then getting to soaks. Watch waves. And safely transition. Look for the AMZs on the first pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dodging waves.
Five, 4,
And riding the next pull, use a personal here.
1.
Dodging waves. Remember, the last waves are real as we transition into the intermission.
Subjects of the Empire, prove your loyalty. My life for the Empire.
We can keep going.
Four, three,
Decided
two,
we're going to have to break.
one.
No pressure.
Yeah, it's the kicks on that side are gonna be fucked.
But they're fucking all of them up.
Four,
No, no, no.
three,
On
two,
they're fucked
one.
for me. The acolytes. Snack and I going through?
Playing this
Fire
full
Grub
red side.
and Wine going
It's gonna
through
be brutal.
now?
One.
Sorry, I had
Hostile
nowhere
stun.
else to go.
Evolution always tries.
Cryptic, you're gonna have to grab me in 5.
Ichor and Fire Grub are going through first. Just try and get there, Ichor.
Grab me now.
Godspeed.
Four, three, two, one.
Anything you can do to live.
That's my bad.
Yeah, I thought,
I
hey,
should have called that with 2 DPS that I
Take gate next.
I thought maybe I'll be able to glide and get the kick, but it was right overlapped with the pull. All right, we've got 50 more minutes to try this. Is it doable? Yes. Is it likely? No. However, we owe it to Goomp and to Skelly to put our back, and to Sobeys to put our back into this as hard as we can.
If we get through P2 clean, this can very easily die.
Yeah. Like P3, P1 is the hardest phase. P2 is still pretty hard. P3 is a goddamn joke.
Can we get more DPS potions, please?
Gone through 20 in 30 minutes.
I can trade you some.
Did we drop
Yeah.
more and I
Yeah, we
completely
did.
missed it? My bad.
All good.
Your doll, thank you.
We're good for a pull timer. I really do absolutely believe that even with a, goofy rosters, a bunch of new people, and we can absolutely do this. And look, does it matter that much? No. Does it feel a lot better to go into next year having pulled off something fucking filthy good this week? Yeah, it really does.
5,
Let's get it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Also, I don't feel like, but like this literally could die any pull. We just get into phase 3 cleanly like that, so also just make it. Especially if you've already done this 400 times, just the end.
Single file line, get ready to break. Watch your feet, and then toxins on marks. Get to your soaks. Just gonna be dodging waves. Dodging waves, then baiting against gold. Moving. Going far off these web blades and then baiting web blades far. Baiting these web blades far and then toxins on marks. Toxins on marks. Get to your soaks. Real chill. Moving through waves and finding a nice safe space to hide from the spooky web blades. Go ahead and get goomped up. Does not have APT. baiting these web blades far if you don't have a toxin, and toxins will be going on mark. Get your soaks. We're getting ready for intermission. Dodge waves, play safe. We have 20 people alive for this intermission.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Dodging waves. Dodging waves. It's a big beefy personal for this one.
2, 1.
We're just dodging waves before we finish the phase. Real chill like. To your sides, no rush. We're just dodging some orbs, kicking some fools. Cassie and Val should consider like going through. We'll have Sobies in a minute.
Four, three,
Ride that knock.
one.
If you want to top yourself off, that might be chill. Baiting beam.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Me and Andwine are gonna go through first up top.
Red side are playing, careful. Health stones.
Watch the blue side.
Andwine, this is just you and me going on a stroll through.
We have Sobies in 5.
Let's go through.
Sobies, this is safe.
I think missed. Oh.
4,
I'll take it.
3, 2.
Required fire grubber gonna
Second
go
on
through
green.
next.
Take green, please.
Go ahead and what?
Four,
What happened there?
3, 2, 1.
We missed the DPS check on one side, it would appear.
Oh damn.
We also can't just put that dispel like right in the middle of the platform.
You talking about mine?
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing.
There's no other option. I get pulled with it. There's really nothing I could do.
I understand.
I can try to get a
That's
little
why
bit
it
closer
makes-
to the
that's why it
original.
makes sense for you to have Bob when you have it. So you keep
I could bubble it too. But it'll trigger immediately and will happen around the same time as the pull.
All I know is that puddle ticks really hard, and all the melee are gonna be right there.
It's a bit outside melee, but I'll try and drop it closer to the where we come up rather than in the middle.
Did you get the res? We're good for a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch these web blades, and then it'll be toxins on marks. Get to your soaks. Moving through waves. Bait against the ult. Move it forward. Single file line.
I'm gonna have the dispersions.
That's my bad. I'll get you on the next.
Stay far, we're baiting web blades far, and then moving back. Moving back. Go ahead and get Sobies up. This is going to be the dicey overlap. We're going to move through and then find a nice safe space to hide from the web blades. Did you get APT Tactus?
I did.
Free to man Dwayne if you can. Not. Oh.
Go ahead and wipe.
Okay.
What happened there, Andrew? Then it looks like swirlies for Tactus. Should we get Battle Shout, Mark, and Blessing of the Bronze? Eat some mage food. We're good for a pull 20. Not a pull 10.
Thought I had right click bound to 20.
You have like a modifier,
5,
then it's quick start
4,
pull timers.
3, 2, 1.
That's cool. Fading away from the center. Form a single file line. Watch your feet, and then it's going to be toxins on marks. We're going to be moving through waves here. Move through waves, and then we're baiting against gold. Move. And single file line. Go far. Watch your feet and then move back. Toxins on marks. Get to your soaks.
Watch Mitch.
We're watching waves here.
Keep watching.
Liquefy is going to really hurt you, Mitch. And single file line. Good job keeping Mitch alive. We're just Fading away from markers. Fading web blades and then going to soaps. All we need to do now is dodge waves and we get to the intermission safely, and we even have a Brez available this time for Urini.
No way.
5, 4, 3,
Use the AMZ.
2, 1.
Just dodging waves. Watch Goomt. He's gonna be in danger for a while.
5, 4,
Don't be lazy.
2, 1.
No shot.
We'll be able to get you up after the intermission.
Which side do you want, Mitch?
Blue.
Or res, you'll be safe. As soon as you get it, basically.
5.
Safe?
Yes.
We're just dodging orbs. Getting kicks. Val and Kessie can go.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Portal order is going to be weird again, and red side will be playing the extra rest.
4, 3.
Use health pots and health stones to stabilize red side. You'll need them. Tangline, you and I are going to be first up top.
2, 1.
Watch for HP. We were res in 5.
Get the shield out, Team Green.
3, 2, 1.
Fire Grab and Taco Tony.
Cryptic resume.
And we got
Watch
the
around.
big triangle.
4, 3.
Kelly and Mitra should be next, but on next platform. Still trying to finish off 8 chamber.
Vermin cannot be expected to comprehend.
Well, we got the sick glide by kick.
Ascension is the only
Go ahead and wipe.
path towards saving the Nerubian king.
Sorry, I should have called gates. I just didn't think that ad would live so long.
We should never get those gates.
No. Indeed.
You just had like no damage on the acolytes.
The stronger
We were down
species
2 people.
prevails.
I think it was 1 on each side after the portals evened it out, but I could be wrong.
We're way ahead on the shield ad if ranged want to start swapping to those earlier.
We have more melee than we
red
normally
side
have on that
specifically, right?
platform, I think is a big issue.
Yep, because we
Which
cycle
platform
through
is
the
it?
portal faster.
Uranies?
No.
Cryptics.
Cryptics
Red side.
platform 2 is the one with rage stats.
Okay.
Go ahead and eat the new feast. We have 30 minutes left. It is still possible for us to pull this out. It's hard, it's unlikely, and we need to just slam P3 on this pull.
Also, Tony, is it possible for you to pop the time spiral in the intermission a little bit earlier?
Yeah.
It was really close that pull, and it's been close to a couple others as well. Also, Skelly, I will give you as much room as possible, but if you could try and avoid last-minute moves with the poison circle
Oh,
as well.
sure. Will do.
Sky Fury and Battle Shout, please. Good for a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moving far. Sorry. Moving a bit, and then toxins on mark. Moving through waves and then baiting against ult. Single file lines. Moving far. Toxins on marks. Get ready for some soaks. Good job, and rotate. Get ready for roots. Bait away from markers for web plates. Watch mid.
Watch Cassie.
We have 4 stacks. It's gonna hurt a little bit.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Go ahead and wipe.
1.
Weakness is in your blood.
Mark and blessing their bonds, please. Thank you. We're good for a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch web plates.
Under deck him.
Range
Melee is
list
the
in the back.
close one. Melee is the close one. It's very tight. In range land, you guys gotta move fast.
We're gonna move through waves and be back against old shit. Really good outplay there. Thanks, Urania, for picking up. We got that done real well.
Here for me.
Cryptic hit Cassie instead of me.
Oh.
No, it was a lake call.
Break it. Break it.
She's safe from the left.
I'm not good.
Okay, we're staying far. We're moving back. Toxins on markers. You have APT? Perfect. Yeah, we're baiting far if we don't get a toxin. Baiting web blades and then getting to soaks. Moving through waves, getting to intermission safely.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Dodging waves. Using a big beefy personal on this one.
3, 2, 1.
Finish it off. Remember, these waves are very real. Getting to our sides. Make sure we get our kicks. We have everyone alive and a B-res available. Kessie and Val are good to go in 3. Dodge orbs.
Four, three, two, one.
Focus position. Climb down.
Get really good beam baits here. We have everyone alive and healthy.
2, 1.
Chubs and Snack are going next. When we're up top, Sobies and Andwine are going through first. Sobies and Andwine are going through first.
We'll get the pull first there.
Gonna be Ulysses and Ikwar next for baiting B.
Health pot. Red side health pot.
And finish that chamber acolyte.
Give me any watch threat.
Zooming up. We have 2 B-reses available.
Suck Ankh once we get up here. I'm gonna get the other 2.
It's gonna be Skelly Stone going through first with
Safe.
Goom.
Going now.
Skelly and Goom.
Watch kicks and orbs. Kicks and orbs.
Kenobi and Goom, get ready to go. Kenobi and Goom go through portal.
I have this one.
Take gate next.
No more portals.
Get the
We are
edge.
all alive. We are here. Watch Mirius. We can play this. Urini, it's your show. Let's get a goddamn boss kill here.
Will you rebuff?
Somebody else ping the range stack while I drop markers. First pull here tonight. Range goes stack up where it's just pinged.
Fire Grub, remember it's your ring on every set.
Okay. Reading on little lads, getting some boss cleave as well. You're cleaving the acolytes off boss. Once their shields break, make sure we kick them. One on Moon tends to die slow, and when the essences start dropping, don't pick them up early. We're kicking ads after the shields break.
I'm gonna Chaos Nova each set first. For the remainder, we're down Fire Grub.
Drop the portals. Melee portal goes on red. Range portal goes on green. It's the wrong spot, Skelly, but just leave it there for now.
It's gonna leave it.
Picking up essences
Boss,
in
boss,
3,
boss.
2, 1. Pick up essence. We get to the portal. Remember, we're in a slightly weird position. 2,
Someone picked up Zello.
1 through. Drop
Come over,
back the yellow
over.
and give an essence.
Health sense health pots here.
to our boss. Range should all be stacked at green. All range to green. We're gonna play this out just for now. I'm gonna get wrecked in a second here, though.
Need CC on these ads as soon as they come out.
I ouched them. Down.
Cryptic, that was me that picked it up. It was just like 2 seconds after call and I was nervous. I'm sure you had it.
Yeah, I just wait a little longer sometimes.
Super fair.
For the range portal there, we want to drop it ahead of where any previous puddles were. So we're just moving forward one segment of the rim.
Gotcha.
Does anyone feel like they still need red or blue markers for the start of phase 2? Or can I leave them in phase 3 positions? Okay.
I know which way to turn and run.
I was mostly asking.
That doesn't mean everyone.
Good for a pull timer. We hit 3 more pulls tonight. Let's do the best work we can with them. Sky Fury.
Only need 1.
We only need 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And why won't you freedom here or something?
Break in, why now? No upgrades on this.
Moving through waves, invading against old. Move.
Me and next, pal.
Yep, I'll get you next. Sorry.
Moving back towards markers and toxins on markers. Get ready for soaks. Watch pools. Single file line. Toxins on markers. You have 5 stacks. This is going to be tough. Make sure you roll your big defensive early. Never mind. I lied about how bad that would be.
5, 4, 3.
Or everyone was super ethical. Okay, you're probably going to need to help Water Healthstone in this phase if you used a major personal so that you were top going into the second rest. Dodging waves.
So 2 sacks of it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dodging waves. We have tons of time. We're safe. We have nice health bars. Just dodge the waves. Don't greed for any uptime here.
5,
Good job. We are getting to our sides, and our biggest priority is interrupts and dodging orbs. Kessie and Val are free to go in 4.
We're gonna miss
Someone needs to
Kessie.
go through for Kessie.
Anyone
One
in?
person.
Take gate next.
Go ahead and wipe.
Was in the portal.
Yeah, that's always close.
Weakness is in your blood.
Doesn't put someone next in the order until she's out of Angel.
Does anyone have a file of any type, alchemical or haste or crit they can trade me?
Trade me.
Oh, chemical
If you
chaos
traded
rays.
me, then optimal one.
What do you need?
I'm covered now. Can I get Mark of the Wild, and can we get a pull timer?
Also need mage buff.
We genuinely saw everything except one hard part of P2 there. We can absolutely, or P3, we can absolutely pull this off. It'll be the heist of the century if we do. Single file line. Watch your feet. Toxins to Mark. You're going to be moving through waves and baiting against gold. Going far. And moving back. Get to your soaks. Moving through waves and finding a safe place to play the web loads. Moving far.
So I.
You said it.
I didn't get a res.
Sky Fury. Blessing of the Bronze. Full timer.
Five, four, three, 2, 1.
Watching web blades and then toxins on marks. Get to your soaks. We're going to be moving through webs and then baiting against old. We're moving towards our single file line positions. Into those single file line positions. You get safe breaks here. Don't overlap with anyone. Move far out of these blades. And we stay far here. We want to wet bait the web blades far away from the next toxins. We can move back. Stay safe, don't be greedy. Good job. Get the toxins on marks. And start getting in your soaks. Everybody in. This is the hard overlap. You look for the third explosion so you know where you'll have lots of room to dodge web blades. And rotate. Good job, everybody live. Single file line against this old filth. Let's use our space well. Watch your feet. And now we rotate far. We want to bait this set really far away from the soak so it's easy to get into them. Get toxins over to mark. The rest of us are baiting. Nice stack melee. Get to your soaks. Stay safe. We're gonna have waves out of this. It's okay if you don't get to the boss before the first pull. We don't need uptime, we just need survival. We can roast fire grab when waves are through. Get out, use the AMZs.
3, 2, 1.
Watch Tactus. We're just dodging waves. You're going to be using a big personal on the next rest, and try and avoid cheating forward because it really forces healers to run through a ton of filth.
5,
Moving out.
3,
Find that safe optimal spot.
1.
And rotate. We have tons of time. We don't need uptime, we just need to dodge waves. Good job. These waves are still real, so watch them while you move to your sides. Then we need to get kicks and dodge orbs. Kessie and Val are the first portals. We're watching where the orbs are spawning, and we're getting good kicks. Kessie and Val can go in too. Watch those orbs. Watch those orbs. Scary ones under boss.
3, 2, 1.
We're gonna get knocked over, and our big goal is just to get a good fucking bait here.
4,
Great bait.
3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be Chubbs and Snack going through next, and they're the last people going through in this set.
Phasing.
Don't even hit the little ones until they're at the boss. Don't rip threat and die. Watch Tactus. And it's going to be Andwine and Sobies going through here. Andwine and Sobies. Spooky beam bait. Maybe Ikwar and Ulysses going through now.
1.
Andwine needs some.
And finish that Chamber Acolyte on the left. All ranged on it. Ignore the Expeller.
We need portals.
4, 3.
Playing
Oh,
this ball.
no. Yeah, it's...
What the fuck are our webs on that platform? There's literally not a single place to stand now.
It's because
Bird
of
is
how long
various,
it
though.
went, I think, right? We're putting
Yeah.
a full extra rest on either side. We just don't have the range damage on those acolytes.
Yeah, but the entire platform is covered in webs.
There's an extra rest, though, right?
Yeah, Mirius and Kenobi are the only
Take
damage
gate
done
next.
to Chamber acolytes. Yeah, there's an extra rest is just gonna cover the whole goddamn thing with webs.
Yes, but before the extra rest, the entire platform is covered in webs.
Just spreading out too much then.
Just poor play then. I don't think it's fruitful for me to look at logs before we go into a last pull. Yeah, Kenobi and Mirius are the only ranged on that side that are touching the Chamber acolytes.
I can only hit them by hard casting Chain Lightning when there's no melee.
You're not arranged. I'm not.
I know. I'm just saying, like, can't really help.
Yeah. No, on that side there, we should have substantially more range than just Mirius and.
I know I've had to go up early a lot. I'm normally one of the higher ones on that.
Yeah,
and with Cassie.
It's the having to go early that's just withering it. Yeah. Because it's 6 million damage we're missing it by. It's not like that much raw numbers. It's just we need another person doing it. Mirius, I would full single focus that left one probably and just ignore the shield ad for this pull. This is our last pull of the season. Let's get a pull timer. Please stick around for a moment after this kill or pull. A few things to say.
5, 4.
Well, we have to for loot, right?
2, 1.
That's true.
I've fallen for this before. Remember the first night of the season? They made us stay an extra hour of overtime.
Drop out of Angel.
Get to soaks.
I'll have to get you after this.
It's gonna be on the swirler then.
Move through waves, and then we're baiting against old. Staying far. Moving back. This is the bad overlap. We're going to move through waves and look for where the third wave detonation is so that we can find a safe spot to play the web blades. Find safe. If you don't get a toxin, you're baiting far. Baiting far and then getting to your soaks. Dodging waves and going into intermission safe and healthy. Go ahead and wipe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna go ahead and call it there. I don't think we'll be up and clear before 9.
I appreciate the attempt, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody. It's fun.
Please stick around for a couple minutes.
As you wish.
Most fundamental purpose of a CE guild is to get its members CE, and we succeeded in getting everyone on our roster, with all trials, all raiders, people who had taken hiatuses, CE, in Vault of the Incarnate, in Aberrus, in Amir Drasil, and we didn't succeed at that this tier. This is the low watermark of the guild's performance. Sure, it's not the lowest ranking we had. Sure, it's not the weakest players we've had. But this is the first time we failed to do what the fundamental purpose of the guild is. And that hurts. This is far and away the worst I have felt in my position about what I have achieved here before. We're going into a new tier in 3 weeks. We're going to take some time to step away from the game, to figure out what excites us about us, to research and watch raid testing videos, and I'll be doing a lot of prep. But going into next year, I really only have one fundamental goal: for us to progress in raid by means of preparation, review, and good decision making. And for us to get through a tier in a way that isn't a pile of stress on top of a pool of frustration, which is what a lot of this tier felt like. And it was just the worst RNG we could ever have for a tier. We had terrible things happen to some of our raiders. We had terrible losses. We had tragedy. And despite that, we stuck together. We finished the tier. We did get CE for every raider who was on our roster and playing since Thanksgiving. But we can do so much better next year. That said, I'm sure that we'll have some attrition before next year. It's better to let me know before rather than later, so that I can recruit for the positions we need to fill. The biggest saddest on our side one of those is that Urani will be stepping down next year. He has been incredibly wonderful about playing out the tier, helping with reclears. He's one of the best raid callers I've ever played with, and we will owe him in perpetuity for how much he stabilized the guild and allowed us to finish the tier this tier. I'll be tanking next year unless we recruit a better looking tank. It's not, something that's a big damage to the guild, but I figure while we're riding one negative, we might as well be aware of every downside going into next year. I hope we can do better. I believe we can do better. That said, we have to bring our A game to raid every night, every week, and that's not possible. We're all going to have off nights. But no more nights like this week, where we spent 2.5 hours on Silken Court because we got a little bit greedy with our feet very often. I'm always available to do log and VOD review. I'm always available to help with genuinely anything I can, whether it's in-game or whether it's, in real life. I think we have many tiers of success, many tiers of good jokes, badly guessed animals, and laughter ahead of us. Let's take some time, recharge, and then obliterate Undermine. Thank you all for playing this tier, and don't be a stranger. I'll be playing other games, I'll be doing M+.
I was going to write something up in Discord as well, but since most people are still here, just want to be clear that my moving on is not a reflection on how this tier went or on anybody in the guild. I know I wasn't here for a very long time, but I loved this guild. It was a fantastic atmosphere, and I'm very confident you guys will get back up to the ranks you were in previous tiers and surpass them.
Yeah, it's good raiding with you.
Choosing to move
You're
on
always welcome to hang in this Discord, Urani. No bad blood or anything.
I appreciate that. The only reason I'm choosing to move on is because prior to joining this guild, I had applied to a guild that many of my friends were going to. For anyone who doesn't know, my last guild had raided together for about 8 years. So a lot of those guys are like family to me. And I had applied to a guild a lot of them were going to, but they didn't have a tank spot at the time. And now they do. So yeah, not a reflection on anyone or anything here. I love this guild. You guys were awesome. And I wish you the best.
It's okay, you can say you hate me.
Alright, well obviously. You.
Yeah, I'm also leaving, and it's entirely because of Evade.
Yeah, that's right.
Amen.
Yeah. But no, actually, I'm I'm going back to school, so I'm just dropping down to 2 days. Save an extra day.
For anyone that wants to know where that brings us in terms of roster for next year, we're at 23 Raiders. We're recruiting for 2 more. 2 to 3 more.
Do we have a date for next year yet?
Nope.
We can expect the patch on February 25th or so.
Good night, everybody.
Do they save a
Good
certain?
night.
Zane, you said you were gonna work with a few guilds to get them CE. Could you let us know if they need extra people? Because I kind of want to raid till Undermine comes out, personally.
Are you in RLE?
What was that?
Are you in RLE? Raid Leader Exchange? I think they have a mercenary channel, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I'm going to be doing mercenary runs in these 3 weeks. I might want to just put as much time as I can into prepping for Undermine and into assisting with recruitment.
Fair enough. I assume we're good to do so, though, right? Like,
yeah.
Yes, of course you're good to do so. And if any of you are in other guilds, I know Avo and Chubby are. If you all need someone for one night, I'm obviously happy to tank heal or DPS and Surrect to help Avo get a CE.
We might be gigafucked next week, but hopefully we'll get it this week.
How fucked would you be? I'm always happy to put together a squad.
I'm not sure because it's Valentine's Day and it's the raid leader and his girlfriend is an officer. There's thruple in the guild as well, so it's gonna be I think like 8 people or something like that.
With
Do you guys need people this week? I got a PI in my pocket waiting for you.
Ooh.
Probably not, right?
I can ask. We are missing a priest because our priest quit over repairs, so we've just been
I'm also
over repairs.
I'm happy to play DPS Warrior. I could probably get it to 637 tomorrow if you need one for raid.
I'll let him know. I'm not sure though because he hasn't posted any absences yet. I know. Actually, I think Friday we have no mages. So I'll let them know that I've got fills.
Am I getting paid?
Hell no.
I'm lucky.
can I get paid in chubby nudes? Is
don't
that
want that?
acceptable?
You'll get my naked toe.
Fuck yeah.
Just a single toe.
Yeah, and I get to pick the toe. Be different toes for different people, so you can like collage my whole foot.
It's like Exodia for your foot.
I could probably do something. I'm just not used to having off for an N tier.
I'll probably do at least the first 4 Reclear Tuesday. People want to join.
That's gonna be the first one.
Good night, gamers. Thanks for everything.
Good night, Ernie.
Thank you.
Love you.
Good luck next year.
Good luck.
You as well.
Anyone want to play some ARAM?
Nick, are you there?
I have to go to bed.
I am here. What's up?
There is also a mercenary channel in the recruitment Discord if you're there.
Evad,
You'll
can
get
I
paid.
drag you for a moment?
I'll
Pretty
check it out.
solidly.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go up to
Whatever
a
group.
non-push to talk channel. If anyone wants to join, we're gonna play League.
Can I get paid in the mount? Will that
I got
work?
paid in gamer gummies.
You might be able to offer getting paid in the mount.
I would 100% reprog for that.
I think
we're gonna go
Collective
back and get it
has
next year.
some. Yeah. Collective has some like channels for mercenaries as well. If you're in that one,
You
I don't
probably
know
have to
what that
pass, like, a
is.
background check on that one though.
it's like you do have to pass a background check, but it's like a sales community type of deal.
Okay.
Is it coming
So-
out at 20 something for sure?
It's an educational guess.
Do they usually tell it a little before 2 weeks, or am I crazy?
Usually, but not always. It might be the first week of February. I mean March. Who knows?
You said it was the recruitment Discord that had the mercenary stuff. Val?
The recruitment Discord, I believe, also does. I don't know about RLE. I've never tried looking for it in RLE.
So RLE, it's like way at the bottom.
Oh,
But that
okay. I
one's
don't
not,
even
like,
have
a
that.
paid type of deal. I mean, I guess it might be. I don't know.
I know Collective does. Let me check the recruitment one.
I feel like just
I
get
believe the
rusty, don't
recruitment one does
play
too.
for weeks.
You know, we could sell our lockout.
Yeah, I mean, you can maybe get like a couple million for it.
It goes right to the guild bank, goes for consumes.
Could also hold it just in the off chance that patch takes like an extra week and we just go and kill Insurrect real quick. I think either way is fine. I don't have access to all the recruitment channel or recruitment Discord channels. I thought they did have a looking for mercenary one too. But I lost my perms in there. I haven't been active in a long time.
In the collective, you mean?
In recruitment Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Collective certainly has it.
I have not kept up with sales there, so I don't see any channels.
Yeah, you do have to apply for the roles again.
Which I think is a great thing. I mean, that's one of the things that makes it a good community. I just don't want to go through that just for one or
Yeah.
2 nights of like mercenary work.
I mean, you get paid pretty solidly for being a mercenary. It's like millions for mercenary. Depending on how long it takes.
Same, were you here the whole time or did you just come back?
I just came back.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was
Can you
looking
send
at
me
the
an
bottom
invite?
for the Z.
Yeah, can you send me an invite for the raid lead Discord thing? I gotta make some gold so I can gear characters next year.
But yeah, we're also gonna sell our Insurrect lockout.
How much can you get for that?
People are getting
We'll
desperate.
see.
From what I've seen people saying, it's like 500k.
That's it?
Yeah, it's
that's
it's
nothing.
super low.
Oh, that was
I
gonna be
think,
like 1 or 2 mil.
You probably get a lot more once the next year is announced. I bet.
The last rush of people.
Well, it's just that now everybody has to skip, so maybe that's why the price is down.
Do we have the skip? Is it 3?
We do have the skip. We just unlocked it today.
Nice.
Or yesterday. I'm going to head to bed in a few. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Is there? I thought this was the mercenary, the place to go to mercenary. Is it not true? I don't see a
Where?
channel.
There's you can post in the race to world last.
It's save my race to world last, bro. But I don't know if you get paid through that. That's what.
You do not get paid for that.
Yeah.
The recruitment Discord it also has a channel for it.
Okay, where is that? Because I've been looking in there. I can't see it.
In recruitment, it's under looking. I just posted looking for group for that.
Oh, okay.
Someone was asking for a Windwalker? What the fuck?
Sheesh.
Why were they doing that?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever felt this bad after a raid.
I have.
I
That's
regularly
fair.
have. Actually, I felt significantly worse a lot of times.
I felt infinitely worse last night after it.
I've been drinking for a while. It's fucking sucks.
Dude, just replace it with like something else, like heroin.
Dude, you know what? I'll say that.
It's a pretty good alternative. In moderation, you know?
I just gave up everything cold turkey for a while, and this is like, dude, I can't believe people live like this.
I do that with smoking every now and again.
How do you live without having your morning beer?
I don't know.
Dude, I just realized I haven't eaten today. It's probably bad.
I mean, we knew it was kind of a lofty goal to try and get that many fresh people in on just a single night.
Yeah.
So it's not like we
did
should
have a lot
beat
of.
ourselves up about it. Although I really did notice that there was not a lot of damage on the second platform. That, I think, really fucked us.
Dude, I was cranking the heals though.
Or on the other platform.
Yeah, but I was fucking cranking. If a single person took any point of damage on our platforms, I would have been cranking, man.
What's your mana?
I swapped the DPS pots because I had too much mana. You actually get a silly amount of mana back on Residue now.
That's what, I don't know, I'm kind of irritated how they did with mana. It's like they tried to make mana a thing, and they tried to reduce damage, but then they've slowly just given a few classes a bunch of damage back, and then made some classes just not even think about mana. It's like, alright, I'm over here, can I get some of one of those?
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I was innervating you on Silken Court. You and Val. Sometimes Val is just like in P3 for some reason. But like, yeah, every time I Wrath, I get 44,000 mana back.
You get it just from throwing Wrath?
44,000?
Yeah, dude, I press Wrath 10 times and I'm back at full mana.
Wait, it's repeatable? It's not like once every 30 seconds? Oh my god.
Oh, I get a free Wrath cast that's instant every 30 seconds. So if I can't just sit there and spam Wrath, I just press 1 every 30 seconds and I'm chilling.
What number monkey at fucking Blizzard decided that was a good idea?
I don't know, but
always with the good stuff.
No, they're pretty shit usually, so.
if I cat form and ferocious bite, I get like 200,000 mana.
All right.
Hey Sokka. Remember when you thought the egg trinket was gonna be good?
I didn't see that recently.
That was funny.
I think I wrote it there. It depended on tuning, and the tuning was so fucking bad. Because like we were all mana starved for so long in the beginning. I was like, oh, this trinket's gonna be great because then
Cryptic. Looking at
Yeah.
how tanks look next year, I think most likely I'm just gonna maintain BDK and Monk and play BDK on any fight with grip targets and play Monk on anything we don't need the BDK for.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what's like good for everything, like content wise.
Yep. I figure you want to play whatever the optimal M plus tank is as long as it's not trolling in raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super
Generally.
super fair. We will look for other tanks, but it would just have to be such an incredible interview for me to be willing to risk progression on an untested tank going into a new tier.
I have
Fair.
extended supply.
I'm telling you, Yoda said it was gonna be a BDK season for like the 12th season in a row, so it's gotta be this one, right?
I don't know, dude. Last video I watched of his, he said that it's like, yes, it's gonna be good for pugging, but it's just never very good. Well, unless the damage is there.
I don't know. I watched him do a theater, and he said it's 100% of BDK season, and I've never heard him say that in every other PTR of every tier.
I think you're lying. So I hear him say that all the time.
But he's so confident about it every tier, and he's never right. So it's got to be this season, right?
Something like that.
But man, if you keep saying it, eventually he'll be right.
That's true. He was right in Shadowlands once, actually.
Yeah, when no one played, it was like the end of everything.
Yeah, but BDK was crazy, dude.
Yeah, just because you had like 100% uptime on Rune Weapon.
Yeah, that's. It used to be the worst tank ever for Necrotic, and then it was just the best because you would just parry everything and drop your stacks natty. It's so silly.
Yeah, now, whenever they make a tank like that, it's like permanently cursed, never again. Like, I wish they would bring back Dragonflight Season 2, Demon Hunter, and Bear. When Thrash was off the global, you could do it every global instead of every other global. Vengeance, when you could do like multiple chains, like 2 silences, 2 chain, like grips, 2 everything. Never again.
Yep.
Well, now one day it's gonna be Monk, and then they'll make Monk super broken, and then it'll be not played again for the next like 9 expansions.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're gonna cook something with Ring of Peace. Like they're gonna add an AoE silence to Ring of Peace.
You mean
somehow.
they're gonna return the AoE silence to Ring of Peace?
Yep. I'm telling you, all they gotta do is make it like pull people into the circle and then silence everything inside it, and it would be crazy.
I'm not gonna hold my breath for that.
I'm telling you, it'll happen. Maybe not next year, maybe not the tier after, but it'll happen.
You're gonna have to write a lot of letters to the 2 people that work on Monk in general. So
yeah, they just
you're
love
gonna have
adding.
to write it. You're gonna have to write it in crayon so they understand.
They're gonna give Bear Druid Beam, and then it's gonna be all Drover.
No, dude, who cares? No one cares if Druid gets Bear gets a beam. That'd be like the most useless thing ever. Like you're taking away their melee kick for a beam. Fuck no.
No, they get both.
Still, it doesn't matter.
That's my cooked Moonkin Pug build right now. Is I take Beam and Skull Bash, and it works surprisingly well.
The only thing tanks are ever wrought for is how much damage does it do, and can it live? A lot. That's it.
Well, I mean, the reason you brought VDH back in Dragonflight was because of Silent Sigils.
Yeah. Because even if they took kicks away, Like even right now, you would just see way more Resto Shamans. That's it. Just because it doesn't really matter what the tank necessarily does. Or if you bring back like bears, lay on hands every 30 seconds or so, you'll see them come back.
Oh, that was so fun to play on bear.
I think they're nerfing in social bigger next year.
What?
I think they're nerfing in social bigger next year.
Oh, that sucks.
I just really liked when you could incarn and thrash. You could just spam thrash. It was the best.
Dude, when they added what's it called? The one that gives you a shield when you thrash damage. What's that called?
Oh, Ursock's Might or whatever, Might of the Ursock.
Ursock's Fury. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking crazy, man.
You still have it, but it doesn't do as much because you can't just spam thrash.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. And you played that with Raze. Oh my god.
Well, they're bringing back that Raze from where like it replaces, and it now is like a smart Raze where if you like when you cast it, if it's one target, it does like what Maul does and like more single target damage, and if it hits multiple, then it does more AoE cleave.
Oh, that's sick. That's the only thing I didn't like about Raze is I had to find another keybind.
Yep. But again, it's funny because like the way the talent tree is set up right now, it's still basically impossible to take. It's almost a damage loss. Even though they buffed it and gave it more damage, you can't really get it the way the current tree is set.
I just want them to fix the Druid class tree. It's so
All
bad.
of them need fixed.
Yeah, the Druid one, they changed it, and they made it worse than the original one. Like, how is that possible?
Because you have people that can only read and write with crayons. That's how. Especially the monk developers. Holy cow. They need a
There's
translator.
monk developers?
Yeah, there's literally, I think for like actual Windwalker, I think there's only a few of them. Like literally like 2 or 3 is what I've been told.
I doubt it's that many.
Crazy.
There's no way.
Probably.